Hi, I'm Joy Puleo, the Director of Education here at Balanced Body, and I am with Blane, Ashby, and Mychele Sims, and we're here to bring you a Pride workout. And in honor of Pride, the workout is designed really to be accessible, meaning you don't need to have a reformer, you can do this on a mat, and it's available to most bodies. So we really hope that you'll just come and you'll try and you'll work with us and work out with us and enjoy. This is a very special month because it reminds us the importance of awareness. It reminds us the importance of acceptance of not only one another, but of ourselves, which also reminds us of how important it is to have our own awareness of where we are in space. And what better way to explore that than through a little Pilates? Welcome to our Pride workout. I'm here with Rayleigh Saxton and Ashley Salaya Dow, and we're going to start you with a lovely warm-up into the Pilates Series 5. So to start, I'm going to ask them both to sit. You're going to sit down, and you're going to find a nice, comfortable space. You could be sitting on a chair, you could be sitting on the floor, you could have your legs out in front of you or crisscrossed. This is your workout today, and this moment is all about your awareness of where you are in space. So if you guys wouldn't mind actually just closing your eyes, and I would like you to think about or imagine sitting on your sit bones and feeling the sit bones underneath you. Are you balanced on those sit bones? Are you leaning off one side or the other? And feel yourself, you can wiggle around, right? You can go left and right, you can go front and back, and just get a sense of where your pelvis is in space. Now, if you kind of walk up and then you find your rib cage, feel free to feel your rib cage front and back and side. And feel your rib cage and move your rib cage just like you did with your pelvis, a little side to side, a little front and back. And where is your rib cage settling over your pelvis? And our goal here is for the rib cage literally to hover over the pelvis. Take that up to your shoulders and your shoulder blades, right? And you can roll those shoulders. And then as you roll them, let them settle and let your arms drape alongside your body. You can rest your hands on your thighs or even alongside you, whatever is comfortable. But you should feel that draping, if you will, of the whole shoulder girdle as it rests on top of your rib cage. And then where's your head? I know that seems like a funny question. I ask it myself all the time, but where is your head relative to the rib cage and your pelvis? And here too, take it side to side or look down and up. You can open your eyes now, you can rotate. And then find a place for your head where it's comfortable and your eyes are on the horizon, and your head now should be resting atop of your rib cage, one floating over the other, rib cage floating over your pelvis. And it just places you in this lovely optimal moment for all the movement you're about to do in this workout, yeah? Okay, so let's take this and let's look at your head for a second. I want you to look straight down. I want you to come back up, let your eyes find the horizon, look up and let your head go back. Balance your head again in that starting position, that nice comfortable balanced position, look down. And now allow your rib cage to follow. Notice your head moves like a wheel, your rib cage is now following like a wheel. Take your rib cage up, balance it over your pelvis. Take your head, balance it over your rib cage, look up. And now can you even find a little extension in your thoracic? You can let your arms open out if they want to open out, whatever is comfortable here. And then come back to balancing the head over the rib cage, over the pelvis. One more time, we're going to go forward, right? Head looks down, look straight down. Notice the more you look, the more your rib cage wants to follow. Find now that return of the rib cage balancing over the pelvis, the head over the rib cage. Look up and let that take you into the extension. And you may also notice at this point, your pelvis is starting to respond to these movements as well. Your pelvis also functions almost like a third wheel here, which nobody wants to be the third wheel, but in this case, it's your pelvis. Okay, so let's now take this to lying down. And I'm gonna ask both of you to lie supine. Ray is gonna start with her feet on the foot bar, Ashley is going to walk her feet away. Notice I don't have you, Ashley, do me a favor, give me 90 degrees. I don't have her at that sort of tight knee bend position, but I'm asking her to walk her feet out. Can both of you put your hands behind your head? And let's start with that head wheel again. You're gonna turn that head wheel and you're gonna keep turning until the rib cage follows and brings you into your abdominal curl, and you're gonna just go back down. Now we know we want to go to the series of 5, so I have to make sure we're getting this good abdominal connection. So you're going to roll up and you're going to hold it there and you're going to stop there. Your right leg, let's have you toe tap, lift it up and tap the toe 3 times. 1, 2, and I'm going to reverse your breathing. I hear Ashley exhaling on the lowering of the leg. You're going to switch legs. You're going to actually exhale as you lift. Ready? Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift, and bring the leg down. Can you feel, and you're going to rest, can you guys feel how that exhale is actually giving the legs the desire to come toward the center? Yeah? All right, head, you're going to come back up. You're going to go to the rib cage, right? Now I'm going to ask you to lift both legs, and it's lift and lower. And what am I looking for here? That they have control through their center. It's going to set you up for your entire workout, right? So when you lower those legs, try not to arch your back, but really try to stay connected. You guys can lower down. How are you feeling? Good. Fantastic. Now I know we're going to go into the 100. We typically have taught the 100 with the legs at 90 degrees. I'm going to throw a curveball at these guys. I'm going to ask them to extend their legs all the way out. It's exactly what they just did, only with a longer lever. Let's have you bring your arms up. Now these arms, I'm gonna push on Ray. Ray, push back into me. These arms are connected to the rib cage. When you curl the head up, just the head and the upper body, guys, you want those arms to be very much connected to the movement. Ready? And you're gonna curl up. Good. And yep, go back down. Now notice they know where we're going to the 100, but both their legs are just naturally popping up. So let's do this, guys. Come into the 100. Ready? Go. Come into that 100 position, start pulsing your arms. The arms are intimately connected. You're staying really strong through your midsection and whoosh, you're lengthening out. Good, rest for a second because Ray is on the reformer and we've preset the reformer. So let's do this one more time and we're gonna add the reformer to this. Ready? Press into the arms, curling up, let the head wheel turn, and in opposition, actually the pelvis is gonna turn, and what that's going to do is it's gonna help lift the legs, lift the head. I'm just talking because they've gotta do 100 of these, which I'm really not gonna make you do. And then you guys are gonna rest. Nice. It's a real easy progression to the 100s with the legs down. How do you both feel? Great. Yeah, terrific. Good, let's have you bring your knees in. Rock a little left and right, bring your head up and really tighten, make a nice tight ball. Good. Okay, get those knees as close to your forehead as you can. And I don't know why I said it that way because it really looks really yummy and comfortable. I'd like to take this to the single leg stretch. So lengthen out your right leg or your left leg and I want you to hold it. You guys are gonna do this out there with us. Easy peasy, this is the beginning of your workout. 3 on each side, ready, and switch. Switch. They're gonna keep track. I want them to do no more than 6 on each side because from this, we're gonna go directly into single straight leg stretch. The difference between the single straight leg stretch and the single leg stretch is actually the breath pattern. Just listen. And the lever is longer, yeah? Good, 3 on each side, 6 total. That's gonna take us to double leg stretch. And it's gonna go out, circle around, and pull in. You wanna always find that really tight exhale into the ball position, full open, full close. Full open, full close. Terrific. Legs are gonna go straight up, hands behind your head, and it's double straight leg, and they're gonna lower as far as they can. This is where that 100 thing really comes in handy, because in order to get those legs back up, you need to have already set and understood the work that's involved here. And bend the knees. And of course, how do we end? We're gonna end with crisscross and go. We only want 3 each side. Nice controlled rotation. They've got the single leg stretch legs happening here. They've got the upper abdominal curl. And by now they should feel warm, which is giving them a sense of vitality. They should feel strong and full of life and vigor and have a lot of passion for what's coming next.
Hi, my name is Blane Ashby. I'm a balanced body educator. I have my home studio in Portland, Oregon called Studio Band Pilates. And I also work with Erica Quest with her educational platform, Level Up Movement. We're gonna get started today with some fun abdominals. So Ashley's gonna turn herself around. She's gonna place her feet onto the headrest. She can scoot herself forward. Her entire foot does not need to be on the headrest. So if you need to scooch it forward, it's fine. Rayleigh's gonna sit up nice and tall, reach the arms forward. Ashley has a red and a yellow for these abdominal curls. She's gonna choke up past the hardware, holding onto the tape. Both arms of both students are reaching forward. You'll take a deep inhale in here, exhale from the pelvis, curl yourself back about halfway and pause. Beautiful, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, nod the head, round the spine, round yourself all the way back up, and find yourself sitting nice and tall. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, curl back, roll back about halfway. Beautiful, inhale in here, exhale, find yourself all the way back up. Moving on, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself back about halfway. We're gonna pause here. We'll take tiny little pulses back from the abdominals. Consider pulsing back rather than up. Beautiful, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself all the way back up. Adding on to that, take a deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, round yourself back about halfway. Amazing, pause here, tiny little pulses here. It's true, again, you're welcome. Smaller pulses and consider pulsing back. Thank you. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. It's true, roll back another inch. Take your tiny pulses here. And again, we're pulsing back rather than up. We're keeping that lower spine round, keeping the feet heavy the best we can. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself all the way back up. Amazing. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself back. Find the spirit within you. Roll back 1 inch. Roll back another inch. Roll back an inch. The intuition is to give up, but we won't give up. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, roll up 1 inch. Find your inner queen, your inner king, or inner royalty, roll back again 1 inch. We're not coming up. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. It's true. Inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Right, find that royalty within. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, round yourself all the way back up. Deep breath. Exhale, roll yourself back halfway. Here we go. Pause, take a deep inhale in here, exhale. Right leg floats to tabletop. Hold it there. Place the foot back down. Exhale, left leg floats up to tabletop. Hold it there. Place the foot back down. Right leg floats up to tabletop. Leave it there. Left leg floats up to meet the right leg. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Any amount. The carriage does not need to move. Lift the arms up 1/4 inch and down. 1/4 inch and down. 1/4 inch and down. Pause. Right foot back down first, followed by the left foot. We stay here, we roll back 1 inch, it's true. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch. Deep inhale in here, exhale, roll back 1 inch, because we love it. Inhale in here, exhale, round yourself all the way back up. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. Ashley can hang up those loops. Rayleigh can relax her arms, shake anything out that you might need. And then we're gonna transition onto hands and knees. Ashley could keep the red and the yellow, but we are moving on to some plankish exercises, so if she needs to change it, it's fine. Rayleigh's gonna come to hands and knees, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hip. She'll keep this relative neutral position of her spine and her pelvis. Ashley's gonna press her pelvis forward so the carriage moves slightly behind. I'm gonna start with Ashley first. She's gonna go ahead and press out and in for a kneeling plank. As Ashley continues to do that in any range of motion she has, Rayleigh's gonna send the right leg out, keeping the hips nice and level, and bring the right knee in, and she'll alternate sides. Left leg goes out. Yeah. Keeping everything even. Bring the knee in and continuing alternating sides. Beautiful. Good. Rayleigh's gonna continue. I'm gonna move on to Ashley. She's gonna come in about halfway and she's gonna do some knee tucks in and out, sticking the booty out behind her and sending the legs out. Rayleigh's gonna do one more time to that left side to keep things nice and even. Knee comes back down. She'll curl the toes under, lift the knees up about 1/4 inch, and she's gonna send that right leg out and pull the knee into the chest. And right leg out, pull the knee into the chest, place the foot back down, knee underneath the hip, left leg goes out. Beautiful, and in. There we go. We'll come in, we'll take a break, roll out your wrist if you like, if you need. When you're ready, you're gonna come back to your plank. You will keep your knees down for a moment, Ashley. Rayleigh's gonna curl her toes under. You're gonna place your feet against the shoulder blocks. Everyone's gonna find a plank that works for them. So straight leg plank, hopefully. Press those legs out. Very nice. Everyone's gonna come up into a pike position. Ashley's carriage will come in. Rayleigh's booty will go back, and we'll find ourselves back to our plank. Excellent. Coming back to your pike. Coming back to your plank. Coming back to your pike. Coming back to your plank. We'll come back to the pike and pause. Right hand goes to left foot. You're gonna reach. There might be a little swivel there. Hand goes back to your surface. Left hand to right foot. And back. Pause, find your plank. Find your pike. Left hand to right foot. And back to your surface. Right hand to left foot. Come back to your surface. Find your plank again. We hold this plank for a count of 5. 4, 3, scoop the belly, 2, 1, Pilates counting in effect, knees gently back down, find a rest position that works for you. You might want to roll out your wrists. Ashley's going to come onto the floor, standing next to the side of the reformer. Rayleigh will come up to standing. Rayleigh's going to stay facing this direction. Ashley's going to face the tower. She already knows what I'm going to ask her to do. We're going to do some standing arm work, and she has 1 yellow on. Rayleigh's going to pick up a smart bell, and it will be in her right hand. Your left leg will come forward, your right leg will go back. You can find the tension that works for you, but we'll start off with a bicep curl. Yes, beautiful. Fist goes towards the shoulder. The further forward you go on the reformer, the less resistance you have. If you want more resistance, you can scoot yourself back. Also know that if your reformer is not on a sticky surface, it could slide, so that's why we keep the weight light. But Ashley will confirm with me that it's heavy enough. Thank you very much. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pause with arm long. Turn the palm to face in. Both of you will start with a row, pulling the elbow back, keeping the torso upright. And can we find a little bit more bend in that front leg? Which Ashley might need to hop forward or step that leg back. Whatever she needs to do, I'm with her 100%. Great. Pause here. Ashley's gonna turn herself around. She's gonna take the loop into her other hand. Rayleigh will switch to her left hand. And we'll both have them face forward. Why not? Palm will face forward, elbow behind. You'll press the arm forward for a chest press. There we go. In and out, bending in that front leg. Keep the torso elongated, shoulder widen down away from the ear. 12 more, we only got 3. Here's 1. Here's 2, counting correctly this time. Here's 3, press it nice and long, bend it all the way back in. We'll come out of this. Ashley will go ahead and hang up the loop. We're gonna go ahead and have her switch to the other side. Rayleigh, however you wanna face is fine with me. So Ashley's gonna grab her loop into her left hand. Everyone's right leg will be forward, everyone's left leg will be back. And we're gonna go ahead, turn the palm to face up, and bicep curl, fist to the shoulder. Keeping the torso nice and elongated, bending that front leg, keeping the torso nice and stable. Right, fist goes toward the shoulder. Higher the arm, the more challenging it can be. We got that one more time. Reach the arm forward, rotate the palm to face in, drive that elbow back, adjusting as necessary. Right, the further back you go on the reformer, the stronger the resistance. So if you need less, scoot yourself forward. We got 2 more here. You got it. Last one. Pause. Everyone's gonna switch hands. We're gonna turn yourself around. Rayleigh can stay right where she is. Ashley's left leg will be forward, right leg back. Palm faces forward. We'll press forward, in and out. So Rayleigh is matching the position of Ashley's leg and matching the motion. Right, keep the torso stable. Back leg is activated, however you like it, heel up or down, whatever finds your stable position. One more time here. We'll bring it right back in. We'll hang up the loop onto the peg. Rayleigh can gently place the smart bell down, and we'll end with a little bit of spirit fingers.
What's up, familia? It's your girl, Miss Mychele Sims, Miss Get to Work Fitness from Los Angeles, California, showing up as an ally. How y'all doing? So we're gonna continue this lovely movement, and we're gonna give you a little spirit finger right there. We're gonna go and add a little bit of yoga-esqueness to our Pilates today. So Ashley's gonna stand up next to the reformer. Her right leg will be closest to the frame, and then Rayleigh is gonna go ahead and stand all the way up. We're going to have both of our feet facing, oh, y'all just went right into it. So let's go back a little bit more. Come back, Ashley, there we go. All right, let's stand facing the wall. feet together. We're gonna take our right leg out to the side, and we're gonna turn our chest and that foot in that direction. The other foot stays where it is, and we open those arms up to the side, beautiful. And we give a little lean forward. Yes, have your gaze going forward. And for a little extra love, we're gonna take that elbow down to the knee and then raise the arm overhead and take a stretch. Beautiful. I love what we're doing here. And when you're ready, we're gonna give a little cartwheel over to the other side and reverse triangle. Yes, lovely. Take a second here and really let your body grow and lengthen out through the spine, lengthen the fingertips to the ceiling. We love that. And then come back down to your T right there, holding that beautiful. Go ahead and bring both feet together. Ashley, you're gonna bring your foot to the carriage. We're gonna give you a little push right there to the shoulder blocks. Rayleigh, you're going to go onto all fours. Beautiful. So we're gonna have a little split section here. So Rayleigh is gonna be showing what we're doing on the mat, and obviously Ashley is on our reformer. We're gonna do a little scooter push back. So Rayleigh's gonna lift her leg up, foot is flexed, you're gonna push out and keep that glute nice and engaged, squeezing it, and then Ashley is gonna push back. So do about 3 to 5 of those. Beautiful. Making sure that we push and squeeze, really getting into the insertion point of that hamstring. We love that. I didn't say that we were on a red spring, but we are. It could be blue, but I really want you to get into that juicy feeling. I said 3 to 5, that's like 75. That means I'm a Pilates instructor. Last one. And beautiful. You're already doing so great. So now we're gonna have a little bit of change just for Rayleigh over here. We're gonna go into that split stance that we talked about earlier. So she has her right leg back, left leg is forward, about 90 degrees in front of her. Hands will come to the floor. So for the split, Ashley's gonna push back onto the carriage, foot pushes back, and the front leg straightens for a split. Rayleigh will do the same. And on the way back, what the difference will be is Rayleigh will come forward, stay there where you are, Ashley, and she's gonna extend that right leg out. Beautiful. And then you go ahead and bring the carriage home, Ash. Thank you. And we do it again. So go ahead and give me that front split. Yes. And then push back. So a little bit different for what we're doing on each side. Do one more, ladies. Gorgeous, gorgeous movement. And I really want you to take your time with this, even though I'm kind of rushing through it. Make this more of a serene movement, somewhere that you can get in contact with that mind and body spirit. See, they're going on without me. Look at them. They're like, I really like this. And let it be juicy, let it be stretchy, right? And remember, we have 2 sides, so this is only one side. Let's do one more. You know, again, I said do one more, like I said, did 20 more, you know. Feel free to do the same amount of whatever that is on the other side when we get there and bring it all the way back. Beautiful. Now, Rayleigh is gonna go into a quadruped position, and then Ashley is gonna come to a quadruped on the carriage. Feet against the shoulder blocks. She's gonna keep the spring where she is right there. We're gonna go into a single arm push. So Rayleigh's gonna grab her lovely smart bow, lovely, and we're gonna use the left leg, left arm, hand behind, and we push away. So in pushing away, keep that line right from the shoulder, pressing out, beautiful. Engaging the core, staying nice and square as you move through, beautiful. So again, do the same number of whatever it is on the other side when we get there. Let's do one more. Can we do one more and hold it out here? So this is more of an isometric hold here, really lengthening through the neck here, Rayleigh, beautiful. Holding that box for 3, 2, 1, and rest everything. Now you have 2 sides, so let's do the other one since we're still here. All right. I always say in class, at least we're not spiders, because if we were spiders, we'd have a lot more to do. All right, let's go ahead and push out, push out. Beautiful. So as we're doing this, I want you again to think about, how does this move you differently than how you normally move in classes, right? What is the thought? What's the intention of what you're doing when you're doing this? I said, well, I would tell you if you would stop talking, Mychele. Keep going. It's okay to laugh, y'all. And 3. Imaginary 2. And one more. Oh, lovely. Go ahead and place that smart belt down. Go ahead and press back into child's pose, Ash, both of you. Child's or rest pose. Taking a second for yourself, Let the glow come over you. We love it. We love it. Now, because we're loving what we're moving, we're going to go into mermaid. So we're going to face the camera. When you come out, go into a Z sit. All right, my dears, lovely. Spring stays where it is. That right arm comes up to the ceiling, other arm's out. Rayleigh really likes the smart belt. Reach up and over, reaching up through the waistline. Long, tall spine, and bring it back. Beautiful. I can't not do this with you. Do it again. Oh, up and over. Yes. Gorgeous. Loverly. And I always love to give options here. So some folks are like, I can't sit like that. Feel free to sit crisscross applesauce, cross-legged, or maybe even seated with legs long in front of you. They always have options. Do another. On this next one, come back. We're gonna come back into it. We're gonna stay there for a second, reach long, the longest. Remember, the head is the top of your spine, so it gets long through the neck as well. Here, I want you to take a second and rotate from the waistline. Yes, beautiful. Keep pressing that out, and then come back up through. Stay neutral right here. We're gonna go one more time, a little more rotation this time. Oh, yes. Bringing out that towel, we love it. And then come back through, come up. What's next, ladies? That's right, counter stretch, let's go. Spirit fingers, that's right. Spirit fingers are always next and always available. Beautiful, and she's ready, she's out. Now, guess what, y'all? We have another side. Let's do the lunges, okay? And the triangles, okay. This side, Ash, yes. All right, Rayleigh, other leg. So your leg closest to the frame. Yes, the right leg is back, left leg is forward. Beautiful, arms up and reach into a T, tall spine, a little weight shift over to the front. Beautiful. Notice the feet, y'all. One foot is that way, the other one's facing the same direction as the knee. We love it. Go ahead and give me a little extended all the way over, reach. Do you see how the shapes are the same? Aha, you see what I did there? You're so smart. I knew that you knew that. And then come out, and then go into your reverse, hold that. Take a second for yourself, really growing out of the waistline. Yes, even lengthening through that part. Beautiful. And I love it here because we have the reformer, we have the frame to hold us here when we're doing it off of the mat. So it's a beautiful thing. Bring the arms up and over. Beautiful, and then shake everything out. We're gonna go into our lovely lunges. So back in quadruped for you, Rayleigh. Beautiful. All right, so the other side of the leg, we're gonna come up for a donkey kick with Rayleigh. Nice, and flex foot, kick out, and then Ash is gonna press back. Good. Look at how serious they are, so serious. Why be so serious? There she goes. I saw a little laugh there. It's like, when do you take a second to scoot, right? Scoot. Eve's lunge. Lunge it out. Somebody's counting at home. Let this be the last 3 that we do. Okay. And this is 2. Last one. Awesome, bring everything home. Take a nice little second. We're gonna go into that split stance for you, Rayleigh. That right leg's gonna go about 90 degrees in front, and she's gonna take the hands to the floor and then stretch. There's that, look at this woman here. We love this. Do you like this move?
Love it.
Okay, I could tell. All right, can we bring it back? Just give a little rest to the inner thighs, the abductors, adductors, push it back. Yes. This is one of my favorite moves. I love going into this, and from this into a pigeon. C'est magnifique. That's French for that's awesome. One more time, come on back. Oh yeah. And for this one that Rayleigh's doing over here, soft knees. If you feel like it's a little tightness right there in your hip or in that hamstring, feel free to soften the knee and maybe change the direction or how far you're going back. One more. Una vez más. Gracias. All right, that was French and Spanish. Are you keeping track? and bring her back home. All right, going to our single arm pushes. So we will get into that quadruped position. I know that Rayleigh just had the smart belt, but she really likes it. All right, starting with the right hand this time. We still gotta do it, arms behind the back, or you're gonna go ahead and press out. We're gonna count this time. This is new for me. 2. So keeping everything nice and tight. Yes, push. Soft, strong, thoughtful, right? It's amazing when I'm quiet, right? Look at this. One more. Out, hold it. You're gorgeous. We love it. Did we do the other side? The other side we did, huh? Let's do the other side again, yeah. This is what happens when you teach. When I teach, my students go, Miss Mychele, you forgot the other side. Let's do the other side. You're not a real Pilates instructor unless you forget a side, okay? They nod. Yes. Lovely. Nice long neck, Rayleigh. So think more 45 degrees in front of you so you can see, yeah, there it is. Look at that beautiful neck. That's 57, 58, and 65. Right there, beautiful, we love it. Now go ahead and set yourself back into a nice rest or child's pose. We're gonna do that mermaid again, but now you get to see our backs. Are you ready for this? She's like the wrist work, both directions. Spirit fingers, one more time. All right, let's mermaid it out. Let's look at the back. Hi. Okay, gorgeous. Beautiful setup. So take a second to look where you're setting up. Your hand is going to be somewhere midway in the foot bar, right? If you're doing it that way, you're perfect back there. A little press out and away. Now remember, she's on a red spring. She's crazy. I would probably do a blue, but I like a little more feedback. So when it's too loosey-goosey, I don't like it. So red is cool here. Rayleigh's got the floor. She's doing awesome. Reach, long spine, long neck. Gorgeous. I like that tattoo. And come back. I got that this too. Go. She's breathing. I have the best people here today. I really do. Doesn't this make you want to do it? Why am I watching? Oh no. You're doing great. Do one more. And we do this last one. Think long. Same thing. Give us a little rotation at that waistline. Gorgeous. Really reach a little bit more. I think you got some more in there, Rayleigh. Yeah. And then bring it back neutral right there to the middle. Una vez más, rotate. Voltea. And then go back. One more time. Because I like it. Do it again. Really bring it out. Yes. Come back. Counter stretch. Ooh. Go back. Take a second for yourself and let's go back into that child's pose. Yeah. Push all the way back. So here's a little hint that I give folks for child's pose as you're sitting there thinking about the meaning of life. If you have a little more in the front, if you're more heavy here or here, go ahead and widen out the legs a little bit more to let the bottom sit between the feet. So you always have room to move if you need to. Another thing that I like to use whenever I'm doing this, if I have a bolster or pillow, maybe your moon box, if you're in Pilates studio, to raise the floor up to give you a little more push if you need a little more in there for you. I'm gonna leave them here. I'm leaving. Someone else is up next.
Hi, I'm Blane. We're back again. And yes, it is turned into a mat conversion with tower because we've changed the equipment up a little bit. So we're gonna do rolling like a ball. Ashley's gonna hold on to either her shins or the back of her legs, whatever is most comfortable. And we're only rolling like a ball if it's available for your spine. If it is not available for your spine, how about just holding what I would term a balance point position? So Ashley's gonna hold the backs of her thighs. She's gonna roll back a little bit and lift her toes off. She can hold this here. She might roll back in her pelvis and her spine a little bit and come right back up. That might just be enough for you for rolling like a ball. Do as many or as little as you like, and then fast forward through the video and get to the next exercise if that works better for you. Go ahead and place your feet flat on the mat. Rayleigh's gonna grab her handles, and and she's gonna scoot herself back a little bit. We're gonna do rolling like a ball with the handles. The issue with rolling like a ball with the handles, it's gonna push herself forward in a moment. That's why I have her scoot herself back. I'm actually gonna have her scoot herself back a little bit more. There we go. So Ashley's gonna pick her hand position of choice. Rayleigh's gonna have her hands in the handles facing forward. Both toes of both models will come off the mat. Very good. We'll take an inhale to roll back. As you roll back, Rayleigh's gonna press her arms down, lift her booty up, and we'll come right back up, breaking with that exhale. Inhale to roll back, press the arms down, keep the spine round, and coming up, exhale to break. Inhale to roll back, exhale to break, and I'd like you to pause here. Have you really found that balance point? Right, we'll inhale to roll back again. Press those arms down, Rayleigh, yeah, and coming up and break, and pause. Inhale to roll back again. Press those arms down, come up and break, and pause. Place your feet back down, place the handles away, do any shakeouts that you like to do. So I also like to say in Pilates or in movement in general, it can be a very healing experience. We want to keep our body moving as long as we can as we gracefully age, hopefully, with that. So we are going to move on now to bridges. So we're going to have both of them turn herself, you can stay here, Rayleigh's going to turn herself around, Ashley's going to grab her smart bell, and then Rayleigh's going to hold on to the outside handed grip with her roll down bar. Rayleigh's gonna have the knuckles pressed over her armpits or her shoulders. Ashley will have her arms and hand hold right over her chest. You're gonna find a relative functional parallel position with the feet and the legs. Your pathway is gonna be up to you. Bridging can be curled up. It could be a flat back up. It could be a curl down or articulated bridge down. It could be a flat back down. It could be a combination of both. I want you to find what feels comfortable for you. Right, I also like to find the center line of your body so there's limited wavering back and forth in knees, pelvis, and thighs. Here we go. We'll just start off with a very simple bridge. Take a deep inhale in here. Exhale, scoop the belly, curl the pelvis, and float yourself up to a bridge. Try to keep those knees in line with the hips best you can. Inhale in here, exhale coming all the way back down. Your pathway, again, is up to you. Deep inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, float yourself up to your bridge. Find your pathway, find the center line of the body. Inhale in here, exhale coming all the way back down. Nice. Inhale in here, exhale, scoop, curl, floating yourself up to that bridge. Get those glutes toned, get those hamstrings fired up. Keep those feet equally weighted. Take a deep inhale in here, exhale, coming all the way back down. All right, now I'm gonna take a deep inhale in here, exhale, float yourself up to your bridge. At the same time, press those arms down. As you travel back down to the start position, getting your booty down, arms float right back up. Exhale again, press those arms down, float yourself up, find your bridge. Inhale to come right back down. We'll pick up the pace a little bit. Exhale, pressing down to float up. Inhale to round down. Exhale again, pressing yourself up. Inhale to round down. You got this one more time for me. Exhale, press down to float up. Yeah, inhale to round down. Pause here. I'd like you to bring your knees and feet together as close as possible. That works for your body. Deep inhale in here, exhale, press yourself up, press those arms down, pause and hold. Right leg's gonna stretch out nice and long. Keep the knee connected to the other knee. Bend the leg right back in. Left leg sneaks out as well. Try to keep the hips level and even. Bring that leg back in. You're gonna round yourself down, arms float right back up. Again, you're gonna press those arms down, float those hips up. This time, we start with the left leg going forward. Keep the knees as well connected as possible. Bring the leg right back in. Other leg goes out. Bring it right back in. Pause here. Can you float yourself up a little bit higher? And then as you come down, arms float right back up. I'm gonna go ahead and release this roll down bar gently, Rayleigh. You can place this smart bell to the side for a moment. Hug the knees into your chest. You can also use that smart bell for a little bit of weight if you like on top of the shins. Maybe rock back and forth a little bit. And the other thing that I say about Pilates for me is that it brought me really great friendship. So hopefully you will experience the same thing, that when you start to go to classes or even talk about Pilates out in the world, that you find some great connections here. So let's go ahead and come up. And speaking of friendships, hi, we're newly friends now, so awesome. We're gonna go ahead and come to standing. Yeah, and let's have you face both the same direction. You're gonna grab hold of the smart bell, and we're gonna do some 90 degree lunges. Rayleigh is gonna take her handles into her hands. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and step this left leg back. You might need to adjust this however you need to find the 90 degree that lunge works for you. You want to keep that back heel up. From here, I'd like you to bend the front knee, bend the back knee, come down as low as you can and come right back up. It could be halfway down, be a quarter way down, whatever works for you. Coming down and coming right back up. Again, we're gonna lunge down and up. I want you to lunge down and pause. I want you to drive those elbows wide or back, whatever works for you. Bring those arms forward. Again, we drive back, reach the arms forward. We drive back, reach the arms forward. Pause here, come all the way back up. We'll combine that more together. You're gonna go ahead and lunge down, pull, and stand right back up, reach. Lunge and pull, come back up and reach. Lunge and pull, come back and reach. Extra bonus round, lunge and pull, keep those arms there, come up to standing, flamingo the foot to the knee, and then come right back down, find your lunge. Arms come forward, come up, find flamingo, ankle to knee, and then coming right back down, or toe to knee, and coming up and hold. Let's place that foot down next to the other foot, reach the arms forward. We got the other side to do. All right, right leg goes back, heel is up. Find that lunge first, and come all the way back up. Your knee can lightly touch the ground or not. Move that leg in a little bit for me. There you go. You're like, why am I so wobbly? And that happens. Sometimes we may need to make slight adjustments. Do this for me one more time. Good, and then you're gonna go ahead and then you're gonna lunge, hold, and now you will pull and reach, maybe pull and reach. No pressure, just on film, no big deal. You got this one more time. All the way up and stand up. We'll go ahead and lunge down and we pull and lunge. And reach, pull and lunge, and reach. Adjust as necessary. Pull and run, lunge, and reach. Pull and lunge, and reach. Extra bonus round, pull and lunge. Find your flamingo, toe the knee as you come up, right? And you come back down, arms come forward. Pull, knee, and ankle, or toe. Coming up, it could also be calf, if I don't fall. And coming up, good. And we're gonna come up, we'll pause to hold. Place your foot down, reach the arms forward, and with that, hopefully we feel the energy in the room, and that will complete this section. Awesome job, you guys.
All right, now I'm gonna use my yoga voice with y'all. All right, we're gonna really get centered and bring it all back to the body because this last part of the workout is really about serenity, harmony, and peace, and just being one within your body. So go ahead and take a lay down on the mat and the carriage, darling. So while we're sitting here, go ahead with long legs, Ashley. Yeah, and for you, Rayleigh, feet on the foot bar, legs hanging over the side, whatever you need. So in this part, I want you all to just think about what you just did with your workout. How did you feel about the workout? Are there things that really inspired you as you moved? So here we're just gonna take a couple seconds to take some deep breaths in. So go ahead, inhale, deep inhale. Belly breath, audible exhale. Good, inhale. Audible exhale. And go ahead on your own. Go about 3 cycles of breaths here. Relaxing the face, relaxing the back of the body. Yes. Final breath here, big deep breath in. And audible exhale, let it all out. Now I know we just got centered and we're back on our mat, but we're gonna go a little bit more work. Is that okay? All right, so we're gonna go into a bridge. So Rayleigh already has her feet on the foot bar, and then Ashley's gonna go ahead and bring her knees up to the ceiling. A little bit wider with your stance, Ash. Perfect, beautiful. So we're gonna go into a little bridge. So again, your bridge can be articulated, scooping up, or just hinge up and down. So pick your favorite bridge. Just a little more of your core work to connect, to be done. Beautiful. And when you're ready, roll it down, bring it down. Beautiful, love that work. Again, bring it up. And when you're ready, down. Don't worry, y'all, we're gonna have some fun. Or they're gonna have some fun. One more time. It's relaxing, but I'm still crazy. All right. Bring it down. Now on this next one, Ashley's gonna bring her knees to tabletop, her legs to tabletop. Good. And she's going to go into taps. So Rayleigh and her beautiful self, she's going to come up into her bridge. She's going to take her feet down to the platform, down, down, up, up, and then back to the foot bar. A little more connection with the core right here just to finish it all off and let your abs know what was happening while you were doing this workout. Cycle through. One more each set. I got one more for you, Rayleigh. And when you're ready, bring everything down to the mat. Gorgeous. Now, Ashley's gonna grab that blue elastic band, and you'll go ahead and grab onto your straps. Our springs that we have on a red spring, heavy-ish. So if you're thinking like, I wanna really feel that stretch, feel free to modify that. So we're gonna do a unilateral leg stretch. So we're gonna take that strap onto our right leg, right foot in the arch of the foot. Beautiful. She has the legs pressed out. Bring that leg up to a 90-degree angle. Natural foot. There you go. There we go. That point. Look at it. It's fierce. Fierce point. Fierce point. So think more relaxation here. And if you're feeling like I need a little bit more, feel free to pull that leg a little bit further towards you for a deeper stretch. Gorgeous. Option here, take the leg across the body to the left. You're gonna get a stretch in that IT band. Yes, great, and she did the right thing. She's holding both sides of our lovely TheraBand, our band, into one hand. Shoulders pressing evenly on the floor. Deep breaths, love it. All right, ladies, take your arms back. Your arms. Take the leg back up to 90 degrees. Then we're gonna open it out to the side. Gorgeous. Ashley's so amazing. I didn't cue it and she did it. So do whatever she did. If you're watching Ashley, if she's your person, watch that. And bring it back to 90 degrees. All right, and carefully slip that thing off, bend the knee into the chest and change to the other side. Why? Because we don't want to leave you lopsided. Again, we're not spiders. We only have 2 legs. All right, so we have that lovely stretch. Nothing for me to do here, but just sit and watch. So again, that connection to the breath is happening here. So take your time here. This is a moment for you to really get in touch with yourself, to get that serenity piece. This is your time for the day. Lovely, ladies. And when you're ready, cross that leg across the right side of your body. And so what Ashley's doing here is beautiful. She's giving herself a little counterbalance. So she has her left arm onto the floor and she has that stretch. And if she needs extra credit, if you want to hold onto your strap too and like give a little more tug for that IT band, extra credit. And then bring it back up to 90. Gorgeous. And when you're ready, good switch outside. Legs for days here. Legs for days. She doesn't want me to move her. She wants to stay right there. And when you're ready, bring it back to 90. I cheated you out of that extra stretch. Stretch that leg. Yeah. There you go. Oh, and if you need that little deliciousness, roll the ankle, flex, and point that toe. Yes. All right, my dears, go ahead and take the strap off, place it back on your peg there, putting that off to the side. So now we're going to go into a figure 4 stretch. So you'll take your left knee, you'll take your, hold on, editor. You'll take your right foot over your left knee, and you'll go ahead and draw your legs closer to your chest. If you want to keep your foot on the foot bar like Rayleigh, you can. Otherwise, you can bring the knees closer to you, threading through your legs. And if you want extra credit, that leg that's there, you can extend it, grab at the calf or grab at the ankle if you need extra credit. You're like, not today, grab where you want to. Do with that what you will. Your leg. A little more tug towards you. Yes, extra credit. There you go. And when you've had enough of that deliciousness, change sides. Conscious of the breath here. Extra credit there. Yes. And also remember this, you're like, if you're looking at these lovely ladies, and you're like, I want to get there, keep practicing, you'll get there. You'll get there. Nice. One more stretch, and go ahead and bring both feet down on the mat for you, on the foot bar for you. Awesome. All right, my dears, we're gonna go into windshield. So we have our right leg, we're gonna open that right leg out to the side. The left leg will chase it. So if you're on the reformer, shoulders against the shoulder blocks. If you're on the mat, option to turn the head opposite the knees so you get a stretch across the body. Beautiful. So we have a little twist, a little rotation there. Now we'll take the left leg, bring it back up to center, neutral. Right leg chases it, and now we'll open up the left side. Yes. So peaceful. And bring your knees back to neutral. Staying there. Open both legs up to the side. Soles of the feet will be touching. So we have a nice little butterfly stretch here. Opening up. Keeping the breath connected to the body. Still with that deep inhale. You can use that audible exhale still. Okay, now bring the knees back up, feet are flat on the floor for you. Go ahead and take a wide stance with the feet out. A little knock-knee action here. So the feet are out at both ends of our foot bar. We're gonna bring the knees close here together just to get a different orientation of that hip joint. Two more breaths here. And when you're ready, go ahead, bring the knees back to neutral. Go ahead and hug those knees into your chest. Maybe a little roundy. I like to draw a circle on the ceiling with my knees. If you're on the mat, maybe a rock left to right. Massage out that lower back. All right, my dears, go ahead and come up to seated. If you want to rock up, I was waiting for that rock, actually. She's like, not today. So Rayleigh's gonna go all the way back to the shoulder blocks. And then our lovely Ashley is gonna grab these smart bells. So she has them facing up. So arms, your palms will be facing up to the ceiling. Go ahead and grab the straps. Tall posture, pull the belly button in, ribs reach away from the waist. So in this knot here, we push forward with the hands, drop the arms, drop the head a little lower, find a curve, that C curve in the back. Yes, beautiful. And then starting from your sitting bones, press down and sit up, rise up, elevator rises to the top, keep the arms level, right there for you, yeah. Now we'll go again, serve. I was watching her. Sorry, y'all. I was watching her. She's got it. This time we come up, we're gonna press away, open up the arms, make a half circle. Nice, beautiful. And then serve that platter again. Forward fold. I love the way they're connecting to the breath. And come up, circle. One more like that. Beautiful. Yes, open wide. All right, go ahead and put the smart bells down, Ashley. Go ahead, put the pegs back. And just take a forward fold here. Depending on how you're feeling, if you need more, you can open up the legs a little bit wider to let the body just pitch a little bit more forward. Yeah. And take a second here. Deep inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, the chest raises just a little bit, and it deepens and goes closer to the floor, closer to your carriage as you exhale. Final breath here. Let all the air out. And slowly stack your spine. The head's the last thing to come up. That was harmonious. Did you guys see how they got up at the same time? This was so amazing. Thank you so much. And thank you, ladies. That was great. Thank you.
On behalf of Balanced Body and myself, I would like to thank Blane Ashby, Mychele Sims, Rayleigh Saxton, Ashley Salaya Dow, and most importantly, we'd like to thank you for joining us for this workout. And
Happy Pride!
Woo! Oh, and when all else fails, guys,
Spirit fingers!